Hello everyone and welcome back to a new video from the Palestinian School in Qatar. And in this video, inshallah, we are gonna continue talking about the sixth grade English for Palestine. And we'll start with Unit 16, My Friends and Why I Love Them. Please open your books, page 48, and let's start with period 1. This is our page, and we will discuss today, inshallah, the new vocab and the lesson. Listen and repeat. Firstly, we are going to listen and follow, and after that, we are gonna listen and repeat. Please listen and follow.
Brave. Don't mind. Friendly. Generous. Hate. Helpful. Honest. Hope. Kind. Polite. Promise. Shout. Tell lies.
Good. Now listen and repeat. Listen and repeat.
Brave.
Brave.
Don't mind.
Don't mind.
Friendly.
Friendly.
Generous.
Generous.
Hate.
Hate.
Helpful.
Helpful.
Honest.
Or honest.
Hope.
Hope.
Kind.
Kind.
Polite.
Polite.
Promise.
Promise.
Shout.
Shout and
Tell lies.
tell lies. Let's start with the first word. What do you think this boy is, and this girl, and this Palestinian warrior? What do you think? Someone who shows mental or moral strength to face dangers. He is brave. Brave. Let's put it in a sentence. Asma is very brave. She doesn't fear from dark places like other girls. So she is very brave. Second word. What do you think this face means? Used with a question as a polite way of asking someone or something that could be annoying. A polite request. A way to request politely. Don't mind. Don't mind. See the example? I hope you don't mind me telling my class about you. I hope you don't mind me telling the class about you. I can say, may you or may I tell my class about you? So it's a polite way to request something from another person, as we'll see in the lesson. Third, what do you think? Someone who shows kindly interest and goodwill. Friendly, friendly. So he's a good person. Friendly. Let's see. I love my friend Muhammad because he is friendly. Friendly. He shows kindly interest and goodwill. Me. This word, what do you think this boy is? Someone who loves to give more of something, especially money. He likes to share his things with his friends, with others. He likes to give money to others. Generous, generous, generous. Ali is generous. He always share his box with me. He always share with his box with me. Shares his box with me. See the next word. What do you think? What happened to this guy? To be unwilling or strongly dislike something. She hate something. She hates insects. She hates horror movies, for example. Say this example. Rawan hates spiders. This is Rawan. She's hiding from this spider. So Rawan hates, and the opposite of hate is, of course, love. The opposite of hate is love. I love something and I hate another thing. You see this picture. What do you think? Uh-huh. Someone who always gives help or assistance to others. Someone who always gives help or assistance to others. What do we call him or her? Helpful, helpful, helpful. You see the example? Mrs. Alia is very helpful. She always helps me to understand my lessons. Mrs. Alia is very helpful. She always helps me to understand my lessons. So, helpful means to give, or someone who likes giving a help to other people. The next word, the mom asked, "Who did this?" And this boy admitted that he ate this slice of cake. Huh? Someone who is truthful, sincere, and never tell lies. He never tell lies. So, honest, not honest. This H is silent letter. So we write it, but we don't spell it. Honest. Honest means someone who never tell lies. He's honest. See the example? Omar is honest. He never tell lies. Never tell tells lies. Okay. What do you think? It's easy. They are looking for something. They are looking forward something. Believing that something good may happen. Hope. Hope. See this example? She hopes to be a space woman. She hopes to be a space woman, like Valentina Tereshkova and this woman. She hopes. That means she believes that she will be a space woman in the future. What do you think? Someone who has or shows a friendly and generous nature. Huh? Kind, similar to friendly. Kind person, friendly person. He shows a friendly and generous nature. He's a good person. You see this example? Fatima is kind. She's good at listening and giving good advice. She is kind. The next word, this girl made a mistake and said sorry. So, someone who has or shows behavior that is respectful and considerate of others. You see, when you say sorry, thank you, excuse me, you are polite. Polite. You have to be polite. You should be polite to others. You should be polite to others like this little girl. These are examples of polite things that you can do with bigger people and with your friends. Let's move to the next word. What do you think? He says, even if we are apart, I will always be with you. Call this assure someone that one will definitely do something or that something will happen. It means promise. I promise you to do something. I always do what I promise to do. This is the example. I always do what I promise to do. Promise. Promise. So when you promise someone to do something, you have to do it. Let's just continue. The next word. What is this boy doing? What do you think? To speak with a very loud voice. To speak with a very loud voice. Shout, shout, shout. See the example? You shouldn't shout because it's impolite. You shouldn't shout because it's impolite. Even you are a man or a woman or a child, don't shout and speak politely and quietly. What do you think? I haven't eaten chocolate. His mouth and the cheeks and t-shirt is full of chocolate and he said, I haven't eaten chocolate. So he is telling lies when you say something that you know is not true. It's not true. What do you think? That it's not true. Tell lies. The honest person never tells lies. You shouldn't tell lies. Don't be like Pinocchio. It isn't good. It isn't good to tell lies. It isn't good to tell lies. Do you know Pinocchio? Let's start with the lesson. So we took all the vocab and now we're going to start with the activity 2. Listen and answer the questions. We're going to listen quickly and answer some questions. Let's start. Listen and follow with your pencil.
Children, today we're going to talk about our friends and why we love them. I love my friend Amy because she is generous and I always promise to give her books back. Alina is kind and polite to others. She is good at listening and giving good advice.
Amy and her class are talking about why they love their friends. Amy is generous. She lends her books to Alina. And Alina is kind and polite.
I love my friend Jordan because he's honest. He never tells lies, but when he gets angry, he shouts. I hate shouting. I love my friend Mohammed because he's helpful and friendly. He's teaching me to swim. I love my big sister Reem. She enjoys writing stories about explorers.
Mohammed and his friends are talking about their best friends and why they love them. Bilal thinks his sister Reem is brave because she can't walk, but she hopes to be a spacewoman.
We were talking about our friends at school today. I said I love Alina because she is helpful.
Oh, that was kind of you. I agree with you. Alina loves helping you.
Bilal said my sister is brave. She wants to be a spacewoman.
Amy and her dad are talking about her day at school.
I hope you don't mind me telling my class about you. No, of course not. I don't need to walk in space. I can float.
Reem is playing basketball with Bilal. She thinks he is kind.
And now let's start with the first question.
1. How is Alina kind and good to others?
What do you think? You can search in the first picture. Again,
1. How is Alina kind and good to others?
it's better to pause the video, try to answer it, and then check your answer.
Children, today we're going to talk about
How is Alina kind and good to others?
She is good at listening and giving good advice. Good. Go to the second question.
2. How is Muhammad friendly and helpful?
Try to find the answer in the second picture. How is Muhammad helpful? What do you think?
2. How is Muhammad friendly and helpful?
He is helpful and friendly. He's teaching me to swim. He's teaching his friend to swim. Good. 3.
3. What happens when Jordan gets angry?
What do you think? When he gets angry, he shouts. And as a friend said, I hate shouting. So he shouts. 4.
4. What can't Bilal's sister do?
What can't Bilal's sister do? What do you think? What do you think Kareem doesn't or can't do? Excellent, she can't walk, but she hopes to be a space woman. So she is a very brave
5.
person.
What can you do in space?
What can you do in space? What do you think? You don't need to walk, but you can float. So Reem hopes to be a space woman because she can't walk, but she can float in the outer space. And the last point in this lesson is the everyday English expressions that we can use them in everyday speaking and conversations. The first one, I agree with you. I agree with you, which means go along with you. I have the same idea. So I agree with you. Your friend says something and you said, I agree with you. It's a good idea. The second expression, I hope you don't mind, but I hope you don't mind me telling my class about you. I hope you don't mind me going with you to the market, for example. And the last expression, no, of course not. And it could be an answer to this polite request. No, 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 of course not. I don't mind. And by reaching this point, we finish this video. I hope you enjoy watching this video and see you in the next one. Thank you so much. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.